guys, and welcome to this second desk project video. Now this one is going to be dedicated to just showing off the parts as both kind of a hey look at all this awesome stuff and a bit of a thank you to the companies who supported the project and all that stuff. And if you want to pick up any of these parts, I'll leave links in the description down below for you. So first up we have an Intel i7-6700K. This is actually technically on loan, so we're going to have to send it back at some point, but it's not going to be a completely permanent installation, which is good. And yeah, it's just a really awesome chip. I've done a full review if you want to go check that out. The motherboard I'm going to be using is a Gigabyte Z170X Gaming 7 board. Now we might, depending on how things work out, switch it out at some point, but for the moment, this is the one we're going with. It's awesome. It has just lots of awesome connectivity, including USB 3.0 and Type-C on the back, and reinforced PCI slots for the rather big graphics card that I'll be showing you in a second. And in terms of RAM, we're using Kingston's HyperX Savage DDR4. It's actually a 16 gig kit, which we may also upgrade at some point in the future, but for now, this is what we're going to be going with. It's also pretty awesome, so do check that one out too. This is what it looks like in the motherboard. Obviously, as you can kind of expect, obviously the CPU will be under the CPU cooler. I'll show you in just a second, but yeah, I do really like the color scheme. I like the red, white and black that kind of go together quite nicely, and actually this kind of fits in with the graphics card as well, the Gigabyte Extreme Gaming GTX 1080. This is a pretty beastly card. You actually get a lot of stuff with it, including a mouse pad, wristband or sort of sweatband, as well as an HBSLI bridge or high bandwidth, as well as a VR link thing that you can put in the front. You have two HDMI and a USB 3 sort of header at the front as well, which is quite nice if you do want to use VR. The card itself, as I said, is massive, it's awesome. It uses two 8-pin power connectors, and actually, despite having a very nice backplate, it has some interesting features. If you look at the rear I/O, there's two DisplayPort connections that are basically circled in a box. And that basically means if you're using the two HDMI ports in the back for the VR Link port, you can't use those two DisplayPort connections, which I thought was really interesting. In terms of storage, Seagate were awesome and sent over an 8TB archive drive that's going to go in my NAS to back up footage and that sort of stuff, and a 2TB Fire CUDA drive, which is awesome. It's just a wicked looking drive. We also have an awesome SSD, the Kingston HyperX Fury. It's a 240 gig. This is going to be the main boot drive, with obviously the 2TB being the main sort of games drive and that sort of stuff, as this is primarily going to be a gaming PC, with the old PC or the other PC being my still sort of editing rig. In terms of the power supply, Cooler Master sent over their V750. This is a fully modular power supply, which is awesome. It's also pretty quiet, and we're going to be using some very nice cable extensions I'll show you in just a second. And it's also quite small, which is quite nice, just to keep the entire build a little bit more compact and sort of tidy inside as well, which is nice. Now, Pex on PC sent over these absolutely lovely cable extensions. They come with, these ones came with the cable combs, which help sort of separate and manage the cables. And I really like the colour scheme, obviously the red, black and white, that fits very well with the motherboard and the graphics card and that sort of thing. Overclockers UK sent over these USB 3 hubs that I'm going to basically attach to the top of the cable, so that instead of having to change keyboard and mouse around when I'm using the editing PC versus gaming PC, I can just disconnect one from the other. And they're also a powered hub as well, which comes with the UK wall plug, so that's pretty awesome. And they also sent over this really big basically table mat. It's mouse mat type thing, which is cool. Kingston also sent over a headset, their Cloud Stinger. This is the kind of ultimate value headset that's still actually quite comfortable, and it has a cool thing where if the boom arm microphone is up, then it's muted, and if it's down, then it's active, which is quite nice. It's also quite comfortable, and you do have a volume slider on the other ear cup as well, which is quite cool. Otherwise, that's kind of the majority of stuff. Obviously, we've got the CPU cooler as well, which is the Cooler Master Master Liquid Pro 240. I've done a full review on this as well, so if you want to check that out, feel free. But yeah, that's the kind of majority of the stuff. There's a couple of other parts that I'm going to mention in just a second, but yeah, massive thank you to everyone who's helped out, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the project. Just to add a couple of products to the list, the other ones that I'm actually going to be using and that sort of thing include an Overclockers UK monitor stand. It's a triple monitor stand that I'm going to be bolting straight to the desk. That one is actually, I'm going to do a full video on just showing you how to set that one up. I'm also going to be using some awesome Logitech Z333 MP3 speakers. They're pretty awesome as well. It's a 2.1 setup, but it has an external controller, and you can also change the bass level as well, which is quite nice because this is a sort of semi-detached house, so the wall, which is where the subwoofer is normally, is right next to my neighbour, so I don't want to be too loud with the bass heavy on that stuff. So that's awesome. And then I've also got some LEDs from Marcus at Add-on Customs. He's awesome. If you're looking for some custom-made LED strips, go check him out. I'll leave a link to all the parts in the description down below as per usual. But yeah, I guess that's kind of that really. I hope you enjoyed the video, and obviously this is kind of just almost like a second teaser to the project. Next Friday will be the start of actually planning what we're doing, going getting the bits of wood, getting the glass cut and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully that will be a fun and enjoyable video to watch as well, and I'm really looking forward to actually making this happen. I am, as I said, very excited, so well, fingers crossed it all goes well, and we will hopefully see you next week. So yeah, other than that, please do subscribe for future videos, even if it's not for this project. I've got plenty of other reviews and awesome just videos that are coming out. I believe this weekend actually is one of the best videos I have done in a long time, personally anyway. It's a VR build guide, and I think you're really gonna like it, because I had a lot of fun making it, a lot of fun editing it. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be pretty good, and yeah, let me know what you think of that as well. Feel free to follow us on Facebook and Twitter as well for updates and all that sort of stuff. And otherwise, thank you to all the companies that have supported the video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.